Hey everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to what I believe is part 5 of a Birthstone Legacy. So right now we're working towards leveling up the athletic skill. That's my main focus right now. We're very close to level 9, so I'm trying to kind of keep logic and athletic in the same level range, which I feel like I'm not doing too bad. So we're just going to let her work out. She's very close to level 9 here. There we go. So I'm going to let her finish her workout. Okay, so she finished her workout. Heading home for a bath and some food, but you can see we're not doing too bad. Athletics a little ahead of logic, but not bad overall. But we really need to get home, take care of... Okay, so we are home. She just went ahead and finished eating, and now she's getting a phone call from... Is it Marina? Is that her name? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her. I don't know why I couldn't remember her name for a second, but for some reason I could not. And we'll just go ahead and talk to her, clean up. She wants to woohoo with Marina again, which, let's be real, are we surprised? No. Alright, so we are checking the mail. It is now Thursday morning. I've been wanting to tell you for a little while now. I just didn't know how. I love you, Garnet. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that from Marina, considering she's got commitment issues. But I'm not mad about it. So I think we're going to go ahead and do a gym day today for Thursday. Alright, so... we are, casually working out, and Jordan decided, hey, I need a doctor. So, definitely not the most ideal. My air conditioning is the most loudest thing. I am so sorry for that. But I guess it's hot right now, so I kind of understand. But alright, we'll go ahead and take care of him, and then I want to go back to our workout. But, he's on the balcony area. But trying to get to him because of Rachel might not work. So, I'm going to go ahead and reset her really quick. I feel bad doing that, but we need to do what we gotta do for our job. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, at least you kind of moved in behind him. Hudson, I understand coming to run out here because that is his brother, which you guys might recognize them. I just threw them in here for fun. But we'll see how this whole thing kind of goes. Go ahead and check him out, make sure that he's doing okay. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do a bit of a quick, I guess we'll do push self. Alright, so we're on call today, which is not the best thing in the world, but it's not terrible, and we just completed our athletic skill. So, there's that. So, we are over here hanging out with Marina. We are at the diner once again, and I think we're going to go ahead and grab something to eat together, do a little bit of a date. It is a love day, so I figured, you know what, we'll go ahead and let these two kind of get to know each other. Well, not really get to know each other, but spend the day together, if that makes sense. So, my brain is, not working in the slightest, but it's okay. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and... I don't know what I want to do. Don't know. I guess we'll go ahead and do a MLS hug. And maybe that we'll go ahead and head on inside to the diner. We can go ahead and eat here with Marina. She wants to go to a movie, which we can maybe try and do. But I guess we'll kind of, see how that goes. Are you kidding? Why is this a thing? I don't understand why this is a thing. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and treat this guy for the doctor thing. Ignore the phone call. All I wanted to do was have Garnet and Marina go and grab something to eat together, and my game's like, no, you need to work. So I guess we'll, see how that goes. Alright. Can you just hurry this up? Alright, so we just went ahead and finished at the movies. I don't remember what I sent them to see, if I'm completely honest with you. But, well, look at, it is beginning to snow a little bit. But I want them just to kind of have a little bit of a date together. Maybe this will be when they go ahead and make it official, if that want ever pops up. I feel like I've been waiting forever for this want to pop up for the both of them, and it hasn't. But, with Marina sending that letter about wanting to say that she loves her, I feel like that means something. Are you kidding? What a time for a work call. Alright, well, that date sucked because of work, so we just went ahead and finished work, letting her come home, but she did just get a promotion to neurosurgeon because of that. So I guess that's a positive. Okay, so we are back. We are at the gym. It is Friday, keeping up with this 3-day-a-week thing. We're just going to do a quick burst today. And then when she's done, she can come home and take a bath. We have Zebulon here, who I'm trying to get her to kind of become friends with. I'm trying to build up a relationship slowly but surely. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll actually go ahead and call him after that and then come home and take a bath. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of a quick burst today, strictly because I don't want to waste the... Alright, so the irony here is that Zebulon actually showed up at the gym. She finished her workout. She's not as stinky as I expected her to be. Normally it's completely in the red. But I'm going to let them go ahead and talk and interact with each other for a little bit. They have a pretty good relationship right now that I have a feeling we should be able to get them pretty close to being friends, or at least getting to be friends today, which would be ideal. Okay, so they actually have to being friends. Awesome. So now that you've done that, you can come home and take a bath. The rest of your needs aren't bad. So we'll do that. We will get the mail. We learn that he's a Gemini, which I don't mind that in this. Okay, so we're getting a bunch of love letters from Marina now. So it seems like she's getting kind of serious. So let's go ahead and ask her on a date. I'm assuming we're going to go back to the diner because I really don't know where else to go. Oh, okay, well that didn't work. What do I want to do for an hour? What do I want to do? I might send her to the library. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. But we will figure this out in a second. Alright, so we are back. We are at the library, and we're actually going to go ahead and ask her to go out again. We did make a little bit of progress that we are very, very close to completing the logic skill. Some people are making a mess of the books everywhere around here, but I did have her come over here and read for a little bit. But I want her to go out on her date. Alright, so we are back at the diner. I think this is the side of the back half of it, I think. So we're going to go ahead and eat with Marina. And again, she's got the want to woohoo, which I'm not surprised in the slightest anymore. Generally not. But they're going to go ahead and eat. And alright, so we just went ahead and finished eating. I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it work. So, maybe we'll go ahead and ask Marina about her day to begin with, because I feel like I don't use that interaction very often, at least not with Marina. And I still would like them to still have some friendly conversations, not strictly being romantic. So, I don't care about her funds. Maybe we'll go ahead and discuss work. I don't know. Maybe be like, I'm so close to this, and I'm trying to get the chat thing to go, because the actual option for a chat currently is not there. So I'm trying to kind of build up to that. It's still not here. This is the most annoying thing. Maybe we'll go ahead and talk about family. I'm really just trying to see what I can do to get them to at least maybe being sociable, to bring up chat or friendly. I don't know why it's not an initial thing when it comes to Marina, but it's not. So maybe, you know what, let's invite her over again. Oh, of course, as soon as we hit sociable, I say that. You know what, we'll try and chat with her back at the house. See if it works over there for some reason. I don't know. But my game is having a little bit of lag right now, which is not the best thing in the world. Oh, sure, now chat is up. So is asked to move in. But, okay. I guess Marina has a beetle, which I kind of love. But okay, so they're back over here. I really just want you to come over here and chat with her. And if that option's not a thing, I'll be quite sad now. Of course it's not, because I messed that up. Maybe we'll go ahead and make a promise to protect her and see if we can kind of build this up to being friendly or sociable again. We are only at okay. Sorry for missing the party, but we were on a date with our romantic interest, so I guess it's not really a big deal. And I feel like all of these options suck. I'm going to go back to discussing work, I guess, because that feels like it's the only one I can do. And then we will go ahead and chat, now that it has officially popped up, so that we can get rid of that. They're talking about the weather. How exciting. That was very boring, but okay, go ahead and woohoo because that's one of your wants. And then it should maybe end the date. It is 3 in the morning in game, so it's been a very long one, especially considering Marina has 2 kids to be taken care of. But, you know, it's alright. It's not too big of a deal. We will let them go ahead and do their thing and maybe just pick up in the morning. But, like, I feel like all these 2 do is woohoo, which is not my fault. You can literally see she rolls the wand very often. Alright, so we are back. It is now the next day. We should be improving our logic skill in about an hour and a half. So we are very, very close to having the skills done for this generation, which I'm actually quite excited about because I'm very, very, very behind of where I would like to be for having kids. So I know like Marina has 2 kids, but I'm not counting them towards the goal. That doesn't feel right to me. It needs to be like not Marina, but like Garnet having kids or like something. But there we go. So we just reached logic level 10. So we're not doing too bad. We need to work on like her research for work and stuff like that. Alright, so we are over here with Miss Marina again. Would you be surprised if I said she doesn't want to woohoo again? Because I feel like you wouldn't be. It's a thing. And I feel like this is the only place that we ever meet up, but I feel like there's not really a whole lot of spots to go and hang out. So let's go ahead and we'll do maybe a little bit of a heat of the moment kiss as well. I'm really just trying to see if me being romantic gives the want, or like brings up the want to ask to be girlfriend. But it doesn't seem to ever want to pop up. I've never had a sim roll that want. And I know it exists because I've Googled it to make sure that it does. But I've never seen it. So we're just going to keep being flirty. I'm going to try, see what I can do. And just, I'm not going to stress it too much. Like, if I need to kind of just make it happen, I will make it happen. But ideally, there would be a want. And it doesn't seem to want to pop up. But, like, these 2 have been on a lot of dates. I do think I remember seeing something for some reason. But how you need to be on 13 dates or something like that before it pops up. But at the same time, I can't remember how many dates we've been on. So I can't even, like, answer to know exactly. Maybe we'll go ahead and do, like, a little bit of a dip kiss. I don't know. Up to extremely irresistible. So maybe I just go ahead and make it happen. I'm going to go ahead and make it happen because I'm tired of waiting. We're on part 5. They've been on so many dates and like days or years in this game. They've never made it official. And there we go. So they are now officially a couple. Garnet is faithful to Marina. Garnet has a faithful reputation. I've never seen it pop up that quick. That tells you how long they've been having like feelings for each other. Okay, let's go ahead and make out with her. The try for a baby option pops up, which I don't know why. I believe I have that turned off for same-sex couples. Just to have like a little bit more realism. Maybe I don't know. But they can go ahead and make out for a little bit. And then I don't know what else I want to do. I'm kind of just following a bit more of this like want-based. And of course she doesn't roll anymore after that. Let's go ahead and talk about family. Okay, so we had a bad date because Marina has to go to work. So work seems to be kind of interfering with the dates a little bit, but as you can see, she's going to work. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it's okay. So we are back. It is now Sunday morning, very early. We invited Marina over after work. She came over and then Garnet went to sleep for a little bit. But I'm having them move in. We're going to bring Garrett and Craig over, sell the furniture, and we're going to go ahead and move. Okay, so we are back. We have moved into an entirely new world and a new house. So this is the house that the Porter mod moved them into. We are in the world of... I wish I could remember. I want to say I'm in Plymouth Isle, I think. I will pop it up on the screen whenever I'm 100% sure of where I'm at with that. But, so as you can see here, so Marina has Craig with Andre, and he's got a girlfriend, Elena. And then there's Garrett. So he's also remarried to Holly. So there's a little bit of a mix of the family tree here. But it's definitely time that this all happened. As you can see, we do have a bad relationship with Craig. He was the toddler that didn't like us, and I hadn't realized he was now a teenager. But for our friends, we are up to 4 people still because I brought the entire town over, so it saved all the relationships and everything like that. And I feel like that was just kind of the best thing to do. So I'm going to give Craig and Garrett and Marina some makeovers, probably off camera. It's probably not going to be during this part. But here you can kind of see a little bit more about Marina and her stats and everything. She ages up in 10 days. So I think she's just slightly older than Garnet. She is only level 4, but she does have some decent skills. She's got a start on her logic skill. I'm going to sell her camera because I don't need it. Same with this. And, of course, she's carrying a book around called Commitment Issues. I can't even say I'm surprised. So Craig is easily impressed, coward, heavy sleeper, athletic, hot pink, pumpkin pie, dark wave. He's got the same birthday as his mom, but he's a Pisces and wants to be a lifeguard. And then Garrett's absent-minded, virtuoso, and friendly. So it's not too bad. It doesn't seem like he's got a relationship with his family other than his mom, which is kind of sad. But then you have Craig, who doesn't have a relationship with any of the family and dislikes Garnet. So who knows? But, okay, there we go. So the world just had to load up a little bit there. I think I want to head to the gym, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Well, we could, actually go out. But this is a world. I've done a world overview on it, so I will link it in the cards. Alright, so I can actually get her to head over to the hospital, I think. Because I have this here with the artificial insemination. And I also have some other things that I can do. So here they can induce labor. I can also engineer a baby from into the future. But I think for right now, we're going to go with artificial insemination. I'm going to do a choose donor because I have a little bit of a storyline in my head, I think. I feel like this is going to be the best way to do it. And I'm hoping that this makes sense. So my idea here is that we're going to go ahead and use Roberto, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look through all of the options. Can you imagine if I chose Andre? How dramatic that would be? I feel like that'd be very dramatic. But the reason I'm thinking Roberto, they're friends, they're co-workers, he knows both Marina and Garnet, that I feel like he'd be like, okay, I want to help you guys extend your family. How about I help you out in this way? And that he kind of offered to do it. And she's like, okay, yeah, we can give that a try and see how that goes. So that's my story that I've kind of got set up for why we're having one with Roberto. I believe we do actually have to have 4 kids. I think it's 4 kids. So it's going to be a very big family considering there is already 2 kids. But I have a few different ideas. I'm not going to be using Roberto the entire time for every single kid. I don't know who I'm going to go with every single parent kind of thing. I do want to engineer a baby at one point to have a mix of Marina and Garnet. That will probably be, I don't know if I'm going to go with the last baby or how I want to necessarily do that. But I do plan on doing it. I might even adopt a kid. I think I've got a plan. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for future parts. But I think I've got a plan in my head for how I'm going to do each family member, new addition to the family. Okay, so our insemination was successful, and we just lost friendship with him. So based on my storyline that I gave you, I'm going to go ahead and cheat the friendship back up. Because losing friends with him doesn't make sense to me. Specifically based on what I was planning for that storyline, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my cheats on really quick. And we're going to go ahead and cheat that relationship back up. Because that, honestly, it didn't make any sense. Okay. So let's go ahead, we'll send him a bit of a friendly text. But for the sake of that, like, it doesn't make sense as to why they would have lost friendship based on the storyline. So I'm not going to cause... Okay, so we over here working out. She is pregnant, but she doesn't know it, so she is still able to work out. I'm just letting her go ahead and don't break a sweat. I'm going to let her have a little bit of a longer workout today. Not that she necessarily needs to. Actually, you know what? Why don't we come over here and pump some iron? She wants to gain some muscle. So I think that might be the best way to do so. Alright, so we went ahead and finished. She has all of her wants done. And she's going to go ahead and take a shower. Thankfully, this gym does have a shower that she can use here, unlike the gym that I was using at Huckleberry Bay. But I have Miss Marina over here. She's been reading a logic book all day, which is not the most exciting thing in the world, but it needs to be done for her job. Sure. But yeah, the kids are starting to show like a little bit of personality. So he's got like handiness and athletic on his mind. Garrett is kind of a bit more of a shy, like artsy kind of kid. I might even send Garrett off to like boarding school or something like that for art. Or see if I can enroll him in like a specific art school. I don't really know. I don't play around with that a whole lot, but she is very close to leveling up her logic skill. When you are done in the shower and using the bathroom over there, gonna let you come over at home and make some food. But yeah, she's up to level 4. So we're definitely improving. Considering I think she was only at level 1, she does need to be at level 6. So it's gonna take a little bit for Marina, but I don't really mind that all too much. The boys are just kind of taking care of themselves, but this house is kind of perfect because it has 4 bedrooms up here already. So we're never going to really run out of space because Craig will be moving out at some point. Garrett is going to be aging up to a teenager soon. And then by the time that we have the last baby, I'm assuming we would have Garrett moved out by now already as well. Like by then is kind of what I'm thinking. So I guess we'll see. But I want to get him involved in some school activities, but I don't know if I can do that on the very first day of a save. For some reason, I don't think I can. I can have him enroll in university. Alright, well that doesn't really work for me then. Can I do it if I place it on the table? I hate that it's like rotated funny. I do have a computer over here actually. So let me go ahead and check and see if Marina can maybe do it. Okay, I'm not seeing the option, so I'm assuming I can't do it quite yet, which is okay. That doesn't really bother me all too much. I was just going to kind of help the boys out with a little bit of some skills and stuff like that, but not too big of a deal. If I click on the school... Okay, so even if I click on the school, I can't do it. So it's not loaded in quite yet, which is fine. I can wait. But let's go ahead and head over here to Marina and just kind of speed through that. She needs to use the bathroom here pretty soon. So I think I'm actually going to let her come do that really quick. Just so I don't have her, peeing her pants or anything like that. And what are you up to, my dear? Okay, you were just heading on home to go ahead and make some food. Perfect. Also, if you can hear music in the background, which I'm hoping it does not pick up on, it shouldn't be loud enough that it could. But I have some neighbors that enjoy partying. I'm filming this on a Friday night. So they're kind of like, alright, it's party time. So where did this color come from? I knew about the beetle, but I don't know where this one came from, unless maybe it came with the house. I don't think I ever actually paid attention if this house came with a color or not. But she's going to go ahead and make something to eat. The kitchen and everything is still kind of loading up a little bit. Oh, I guess Marina decided it was time to work out instead. So, I have no idea. Alright. What are you... I'm just kind of letting everyone do their own thing. But I think I actually am going to go ahead and wrap this part up right here. If you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can subscribe. I post videos 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell down below. If you already have your bell notifications turned on, make sure that your YouTube notifications are also turned on. And I will see you all in my very next video. Let's get a close-up here of this little one, who's looking like a hot mess. But I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.